What is going on, everybody? MC7 here. Today, I am going to be building the Lego Lightsaber set that I've been talking about for I don't know how many months. So, these are going to be our bags of pieces. Alright, we've got the little studs right here. We've got tiny little golden bits and whatnot. And then probably the main set of the pieces. So, first off, we got to look at the instructions. Starting off at number one. One through, Jesus. Okay, so I guess it's, you gotta open every bag at once because you need every single piece. Make sure everything's over here. Don't want to have a repeat of SpongeBob's house. So, those who don't understand that reference, one of the latest videos I think that I've been uploading, an incident happened where I opened a snap switch set of SpongeBob's house, and the piece that was supposed to hold his door, like little twisty thing, it actually wasn't in there. It was substituted for a broken piece of scrap instead of the actual piece that's supposed to go there. Okay, so what's gonna happen is when you get like online sets, what you have to do is you look at the instructions straight away because you never know if you're missing something or anything like that. You always start at step one so that way you're not jumping ahead and missing anything. So what this says is I'm building I would say the bottom of the hilt for the lightsaber. So you grab all four of these. So how these work is if you look at them, these right here only have two dots on the side, which means they have to go like this. They can't go like this. Alright, see, that's a no. They have to be both pointing the outside like a rectangle. Like that. And then you find the other pieces that line up with them. Slowly build what's in the picture. Do you ever have trouble with the instructions? It's really you just gotta look at the pictures and make sure everything lines up, you see? Oh, well, there goes one piece I'll have to pick up in a second. See? As long as it slowly matches the picture, you should be good. So step 2 says we need it tells you what pieces you need as well. Right about there. Let me see if I can get it to focus. So step 2 says we need it tells you what pieces you need as well. Right about there. Let me see if I can get it to focus. 1x2 and a 2x2. This goes on the bottom, like that. Then you need 2 of these. I don't know what to call these. They kind of just look like shoes to me, so I call them Lego shoes. Get 2 Lego shoes. You got that next piece. Then another one of these to go on top. 2x2s. And then the entirely flat square. Find it. So, it would appear that I now need to make 3 more of these. Alright, we got the 4 pieces made. So, if you look down here, you're supposed to make it go that way. So, you're supposed to line up this. Then, take the other one. Do the same. And now it's exactly even on each side. Relatively. Okay, now, the next piece. One of these. Put this square up on top. And then I need, where is it? Aha. There we go. There's that. So now, we turn this over. We need... I find it interesting, this one doesn't specify, like, how big this is. But, that looks right. Like I said, if you're really not sure, just try it out with, this one. It does come with a longer one, I would imagine. But, yeah. Actually, yeah. Comes with 3. So if you look at all 3 of these, the middle one looks like the one that's supposed to go in the thing. Worst comes to worst, I end up having to just replace this one with the other one. Now, it's telling us to stop working with this and switch to this and one of these. So, what happens here is... Nope, not this. This. It's supposed to start with the gray one, sorry. There we go. Right in the middle. Then, you get 4 of what I call, like... I guess you could call them, like, castle pieces. Because if you look at them, they look like they're building, like, a whole castle in comparison to a regular piece. Because these have, like, no corners on the, like, where there would be, and that's what makes them different, because they make them perfect for lining up these. Now, my question is, does this surround the piece? Yes, it does. Okay, so you take 4 of these, surround it, then you get this. Now, not every Lego set is like this, where it just tells you what goes where and then expects you to get it. A lot of them will be like there will be arrows, or in most Lego sets, when having one of these, it'll tell you the length like on the page. But because this was ordered online and it's not like a name brand Lego set. So what happens next? Since this doesn't have the length and everything on it, I just took a guess, and I'm thinking that I'm right. But you know, as luck would have it, I tend to not. So, what happens next is it tells us to grab 2 more of the castle pieces. Put them on one end of it. And then take 2 of what I call the I call them like little helpers, because it looks like they're like a single foot and like they're like a whole like Lego character on their own. So they're like the little helpers. You take 2 of the little helpers. Now, mind you, these both have the feet, the singular foot piece, the lip, I guess you could call it. Then you add 2 of the actual, like, feet-shaped ones to the sides. There you guys go, give you guys a look at that. Alright. So what it tells us to do next is grab a 2x1 in the color of black instead of gray. Put it right there. And then grab another one, but actually this one's a little different. This one has a hollowed out center and it only has 1 dot. It also has nothing in the bottom of it like most pieces do. Most pieces have like something that indicates like where it's supposed to go and everything. So, now, you've got this. This is what you're left with. And then we change the page. What are we at? 16. Now we go to 17. Now it's telling us to grab 4 more of the castle pieces and surround it again. I've always wanted my own Lego lightsaber. I could never figure out like the best way of building one. Seeing as this took forever to figure out, as in like find, I'm kind of glad that I got this instead. So, next, step 18 is to grab another one of these it's kind of like the body of R2-D2. Think of like a half of an R2-D2 body. So you bring this here. And you put one of these on top of it. Now, you got to make sure that the 4 points line up in the center. Oh, well, that didn't stick. Because if not, if you look, unlike the single dot pieces, these are what most other pieces have. Let me see if I can find, here we go. See, if you see the stark difference between that and this. So, gotta line up the empty spots with the holes that would take the place of these. There you go. Now, what it says to do next is put this on top as such. There we go. Now, occasionally I will take it off screen to make sure that the piece fits in, because knowing myself, I'm really not the best at making sure something's lined up properly. So, there we go. Got two more of the flat castle pieces, or flat curved castle pieces, because instead of the whole ones, they have these little rounded ones that take over the center of the piece. Next, says to take one of these and a flat one, add it together, and then add one of these to the outside and put it right here. And then it says to connect it to this. So now you have what should look like, I may have been wrong. That should be what it looks like. Next, I'm going to set this aside, and it tells us to grab another flat one of these, grab another half R2D2 body piece, put them together. This looks like it's going to be the middle. If you guys look, it tells you like the shape, the whole shape of what it's supposed to look like after it's finished. All right. So then it tells us to grab 4 of the curved castle pieces and surround the this one with it. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, then it tells us to grab this. Okay, that's on there. And if you notice in the instructions, the circles line up with the gapped space. They're all supposed to do that. So if the lines aren't lined up, if you happen to get this online, then you're not doing it correctly. Now, let's see. How many other pieces are we going to need? We're going to need 2 more of the flat pieces and another one of those that I just put on there. So, it says put 2 flat pieces on top. There we go. And then another one of these. That's about where it should come out looking. Looks right. And it tells us to put another one up here. And surround it with more smooth castle pieces. There we go. Now, if you've been building Legos for a while, and you happen to notice that there's a lot of like extra pieces in most sets, in this set there's more than likely not going to be that many extra pieces, because in online sets compared to like store-bought sets, they don't tend to bring that many extra pieces. So now 33 to 40, it tells us that we need another one of these put on top. This is a lot of stacking. There's your pillar piece. And now it tells us that we need 3 of, ironically, the same kind of piece that was missing out of our last set, out of our SpongeBob's house set. And it tells us to put them on here. There we go. That's 2 of them. Got the third one. Hopefully this one doesn't give me near as much trouble. There. Got all three lined up, if you guys can see that. What the instructions say to do next is take the gold coin, put it under here, and then take a dark gray. Look closely at it. It says take this piece and put it here. Now it says add it to the rest of the build. But it does tell us that it needs to be facing the opposite direction of this piece. That's about what it should look like. Okay. Start out with this. Take 3 of these. And put them on there. Now all these need to be facing the same direction, which is up. Next needs 2 of these, which are the two-ended ones, where these are more like, these could be used for more like building characters out of Legos and whatnot, droids, etc. Okay. And it tells me to put them, oh, then here and here. You guys can look at that. It tells them to put them at the two ends like this. And then you need 2 of these. All right. That's about right. Now, this set comes with, well, they're gold, but they're a different shade of gold than most Lego sets. Right, and then it says 3 more. And it says to take 2 of these flat pieces. Then take 1 of these, add this to the middle. Add the little clippy piece right to the middle. And then this. Oh, nope, it's this way. Whoops. There we go. This clips on to the... Wait. Hold up. Something right here. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Hold on. See, this is why it's important to read the instructions. Notice, I put this entire spot on upside down. This is the mistake I made. I still didn't do it right. God dang it. I'm just trying to pop these off. Now, this is like this is like this. There we go. Now this can go on here. Make sure I'm putting that on right. There we go. And you got to line it up on these two centerpieces. Two centerpieces. Those are where these two line up. And then it tells you to take the longer piece. And actually, it does specifically tell you this is the 10 centimeter one versus the 8. That 8 is the original one that I put in there. Hold on. Something's not right. Oh no. Sorry. I did this once more in the wrong order. That's the 12. That's the 10. This is the 8. I have mistakenly put the wrong piece in here. Now that that's less of a headache, now I put number 8 in here. There we go. So, now that's left is the 12, which is what was supposed to go at the very end. Me, not paying attention, did not realize that. Okay, so now, take, like, cylinder piece, or circular piece, and put one of these smaller ones at the very bottom. Then, just to give a little emphasis on how ridiculous this stuff is. Then I take as many of these as I'm supposed to, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, and line the entire bottom outer part of it with them. Okay. There's that. And now it is quite literally telling me to stack all but... how many is that? Oh, and it just tells me to repeat it. Which means I have to use every single one of these Lego studs to surround the 6 points on these. And keep on stacking until I have basically these 2 left. So this is going to take a minute. If you guys are new here or just find yourself coming back to see these kinds of videos, appreciate you hitting that sub button, turn on notifications. It's the little bell. You know, it does a lot for small channels like mine. Right, I'm finally getting the last couple ones on here. Jesus, it's ridiculous. This is 9 of these cylinder pieces and about 1 million of these. This took forever. I still need to put 8 more at the bottom and top. Last ones of these. Actually, this needs to go on first. Finally, I can actually do something besides put studs on these singular pieces and give me a blistering headache. As you can see, it goes at the bottom. Let's see the depth difference. Alright, then you take this one, the super thick one, add it on top. Oh, shoot. Hold on, hold up. I've calculated an error. Jesus. These are actually supposed to go on there before I put that big piece on. This goes on here. Alright, this is what you should have so far. Almost a full hilt. Alright. Next, we start off with the clear piece. We take the dark gray piece from right there, add it to the bottom, like so. Next, I'm going to add this to the top of it. And then I add, finally, the 12 centimeter toothstick. It's got 4 points. Alright. Next, this goes on here. And then another gray one should go on top. Okay, that's about right. Next, we need this. So this spins around, but these are going to hold the next piece together. And how you're actually supposed to put these, you have to put them every other circle. So there's going to be 3 empty ones and 3s with these little prong things in them. Next step should look like that. Oh, well, not that. Right. Next, we take the other one and line it up and put it right on top of it. Should look like that. Take this piece. Hold on. This part and point it like that. Look, the line's supposed to go that way, towards the top end of this. Then you take this big piece that I've never seen before. Wait, which way does this go? This way. Now, if you guys notice this piece, if you're ever unsure of how a piece goes, look at the instructions, and if you notice, it says that these are supposed to go towards the very top of the lightsaber, so that means they go down on this part, so it goes like this. Oh, whoops. Okay, and we've got one more. So it appears I've made a huge error. Huge, mind you, huge. 2 things that I did not do. 1, when constructing this piece, this gray piece was supposed to go on here. Didn't do that. Not the smartest. It also appears I may have missed a step. Or not. You know, whatever works. Whatever makes me look like less of an idiot. Oh yeah, I did. So actually, after this is put on, this is supposed to go on here. On that, it doesn't really matter which way it goes. But one of the biggest things is, you see these? Yeah, funny story. It appears that I was supposed to put these on there. I did not. So I'm going to take a minute and fix that. So, bearing the fact that it just took me forever to re-put these together, I'm back to this. So, take this. Put it on there like so. There we go. Now, I take this. I take the piece that I fixed, put it there. Add these back. This. Put it there. Put this piece up here. Add, where'd it go? Here we go. This piece. There. This. Here. And then, this whole thing should connect right about here. Well, I'll be. This is a full-sized, oh, well, rip the piece. That was supposed to flip, and I was going to do an edit where it ignited. Well, that doesn't work, because it just comes straight off. I have to literally lift it like this. So, that would be on. That is broken and off. Oh, Jesus. Unless you plan on gluing this together, I wouldn't recommend taking this outside, because all the pieces tend to fall off rather easily. Although it is a very nice full-size lightsaber. Alright. There you guys go. As always, thank you guys for watching the video, sticking around to the end. I'd like to finish with a good sign-off from one of my favorite Looney Tunes characters, Marvin the Martian. Goodbye, humanoids. As always, peace!